You can see, despite the exceptionally poor handling of the packaging, already pre-torn and taped over, it looks like everything still came out of the box okay. Here's all the pieces that were available in the box. These covers and the fan blade are both, or rather all, plastic. It seems a little flimsy on the blade, but I don't anticipate it being a problem. The actual motor and control unit have a decent heft to them. Again, mostly just plastic, but we'll see how it holds up over time. The extension bar, again, kind of lightweight. Some sort of tin, I would imagine, but at least that's metal, I guess. And then the base is largely plastic, but it has a decent heft and weight to it, so it should be stable enough for the fan. There's another look at everything, and I'll take another picture once I put it together. Alright, so here it is all installed. Pretty easy, self-explanatory to go together. Took a little under 10 minutes. Only tool that was required was one Phillips screw here in the back. You can see that there. Everything else is just kind of twist, self-locking mechanisms. One at the bottom of the base and two internal to the fan head. But again, super simple to put together. Most of the blacks on the fan case are kind of a matte finish, whereas everything else is kind of a mid-gloss, not really high gloss, but I still imagine it'll probably retain quite a few fingerprints if you mess with it too much. But the weight on it's pretty decent, so I don't anticipate too much wobbling or excess noise from movement of the fan. And if you notice right here where the Phillips connection goes together, in this section right here, I wouldn't say it was loose, but there was a little bit of give room since the screw doesn't actually connect anything but a circular channel around the base. So I put one small piece of electrical tape underneath just to sure it up a bit so it doesn't have really much movement at all. And then my biggest concern, though nothing proven bad on it yet, obviously, is just this very kind of flimsy plastic mechanism that's used to lock the slider in place as this goes up and down. Other than that, I guess I will get back to it in a few months to see how it holds up. But all in all, seems like a decent purchase so far. Okay, so here we have it. All set up and in place. So I've got it kind of loosely cable managed with the cable running down from the motor apparatus down the pole to the base and then over to the outlet. I believe the description said it's about 6 feet, so that's what you're working with as far as distance from an outlet, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on here with the remote, and then I'll run it up from 1 to 5 to kind of give you a sense of the wind power coming out of it as well as the sound. So here we go. So there it is at level 1, and just give you a sense of how it hits the curtain over here from across the room. It's just a nice light breeze, not too much noise going on. So we'll go up from there. There's 2. There's 3. This is actually where I like to keep it at. As far as a good balance between airflow and noise. It's got a good pressure hitting all the way across my bedroom here and down over to the curtain without making too much racket hitting against things. Up from here, it, in my opinion, tends to get a little too loud to be considered a quiet fan, but in a big room I think it would be good, and it puts out quite a bit of wind in the last 2. So there's 4. And then here's 5, just full on pumping it out. And like I said, I probably wouldn't listen to that while I'm trying to sleep at night, even though ambient noise doesn't really affect me all that much. But all in all, I'd say 3 is the best setting for my personal preference. And that's about it. Oh, one thing to mention is that you'll notice the LEDs that light up for everything on there. As you leave the fan setting and not messing with the buttons for a while, all that stuff shuts off. So that was a nice thing to find out, even though I don't think I saw it in the purchase description. But yeah, that goes completely black, so you shouldn't have any light occlusion that's bothering you if you're using it to sleep. As far as the general build of it, like I said in my previous videos, it's got a pretty decent weight to it. Seems fairly stable, even at high speeds. Doesn't wobble much, doesn't make much additional noise beyond obviously the blade and motor. And the oscillation has a good coverage. I think it said it was 80 degrees or something like that, which is more than plenty, and I can put it, as you see there, almost on the wall without the actual fan head ramming into the wall, which is nice. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with the purchase, and I hope you found this informative.